how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ass Hat Podcast on YouTube. What we got here is Adventures of Fat Freddy's Cat, Book 5, Ripoff Press, $2. New, larger format. I think this is a first print. I'll check when I get on the inside. We got the cat bouncing off a ship and chasing rats around. Fat Freddy's one of the fabulous furry freak brothers, created by, is that Shelton Gilbert? Fuck. It's gonna bug the piss out of me until I open this up. Okay. Let's, and if you're talking about larger format, this is just a random comic, house to it adaptation. It's just slightly wider. Like, if I remember right, it does not fit really worth a fuck in a bag. And this was got for under $1. This is from 1980, Gilbert Shelton. I'm guessing this is a first print, and this is just stories about his cat. Copyright, yeah. Remember, that's Fat Freddy, and there's his cat. Look, he's taking his cat overseas. It's just some underground shit. This is late underground, it's black and white, it's newsprint. You probably got 2 to 3 issues of this tops a year, and there's probably a supplement because Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers, I don't think was coming out maybe once a year. Which, I've read a shit pile of that in scans. I've only owned a couple issues. This, I got lucky. The local comic shop got in like a collection, and the guy's like, look, he goes, there's a lot of just oddball stuff that, yeah, it's probably worth a little bit. This is probably worth more than the $1 he charged me. It might have been under $1. It might have been 75 cents or 50. I don't know how many comics I was buying that day out of the cheap ones. He's like, I don't feel like dealing with it because I'd have to do it online. He goes, I keep it kind of under there because, we got kids in here, and this is shit. I mean, this shit with the cat a kid could read, even though a lot of the jokes cat we get. I like this one. Maybe go play in the street, Uncle F? That's very risky. You can run into a dimensional transmogrifier. What's that? Some people call them cars or trucks. I'll call them dimensional transmogrifiers because they change 3-dimensional cats into 2-dimensional cats. It's kind of like a parody of Garfield before Garfield was like really, really popular. I mean, by 80, Garfield wasn't huge. And these start off as little small things at the bottom of the Fabulous Furry Freak Brothers strips, as far as I know. And, like I said, this is all, it's like a few little things in here, and honestly, I don't think, the roaches always trying to take over the place. I don't think there's stuff in here that a kid would get that would be, like, freaky. It's the Furry Freak Brothers. Oh, this is a good one here. Here's where they stash the cat food. Ugh, meat byproducts. And here's the cans of real tuna. The cans are the same size. I'll just switch the labels. Yeah, this sure is terrible tuna. It doesn't even smell as good as this cat food you've been feeding your cat. I know, my buddy Bat32 does videos on here on the weekends usually. Loves some underground shit, and I found this before he really got into underground. I found this a couple of years ago. It's like, cool, it's a late underground, and look, that's how you tell underground. They ain't gonna waste that back cover. They ain't gonna have ads, They ain't gonna waste that inside back cover. It's gonna be another strip, and then we got the back page. Just a cool little book. And I don't hear nobody ever talking about. I hear the Freak Brothers get talked about a little bit. I hear, of course, Crumb and Trash Man, and give me a second. Mr. Natural, all the characters from Crumb, Mr. Natural, Avombo Days, Cheech Wizard, was it Greg Irons' crazy ass shit, the Veach Brothers stuff. Oh, I love me some underground stuff. A lot of it, that's one thing I will say, thank you Comic Scans. I got to read a lot of underground shit I never would have had a chance to, because sometimes even, because they'll do reprints, but they'll be these big, thick hardcovers that sell out fairly quick, and I can't afford $300. For something, I could afford $50, but not when it came out, and within 2 months, when I had the money, it was gone. I buy them when I can find them. $2 back then. 1980, what was a comic back then? Huh. What was a normal comic in 80? Like 50, 55, 60? It's a lot in this black comic. It's a bigger book. It's probably more pages. They don't number them, do they? No, they don't. I'm not going to take time to count that shit. Well, hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Who's your favorite cartoon cat? That's my one in the comments. Who's your favorite cartoon? Garfield, Heathcliff, Felix, Fat Freddy's cat, all these other motherfuckers. One of them crazy ass furry things that just kind of, ooh. And I met some nice furries. I met some crazy furries. There's nice and crazy people in every fandom. It's just the crazy furries I've met. Wow, yeah. The one guy that was going through so much to protect that he was the guy walking around a certain convention in a cow suit. He didn't want anybody knowing that, but he's walking around an hour later, drenched in sweat. You can tell he'd been in some kind of something hot, wearing a t-shirt with an airbrushed half cow, half man on it. And flipped out on me and somebody else when we asked him, "Hey man, where'd you get the suit at?" "What fucking suit you talking about?" You just came into a panel discussion and started waving while, Gary, what the fuck is his name, from Alien Nation TV show, and he was on one of the later Star Treks. Shit. When he was giving a panel, this guy just comes in and starts waving in the back and like trying to strat shit. Yo. Sorry. Rant. Don't want to get into it. Fucking Cat Comics. That's what we're talking about. Fucking Cat Comics. Latest.